guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl being CHIZ, and today I am doing a LOC Q&A. I know it's been long overdue because I know I had posted a while ago for questions. You know, if you guys had questions about locks or anything like that, it's been over a year and I just did not have I just didn't really wasn't feeling the video, especially the last video that I recorded. So I am doing a brand new LOC Q&A. So I have a few questions from you guys that reached out through Instagram, and I'm going to answer those questions today. I have about 10 questions. I have a lot more, but I may do into like a part 1 or part 2. I'm not sure, maybe, but I'm just going to answer these few questions so the video won't be long and boring and drawn out. But without further ado, we're going to get right into the questions. But first, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe. And I want y'all to take your time. Look through the videos. I want you to look through the videos, see what you like. And if you like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like it, baby, it's all good. You know, no worries over here. If you don't like my channel, it's cool. But if you do, girl, you better hit that subscribe button now. Okay? And like and comment, because I'm here to answer you guys' comments or just show love down there in the comment section. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna get into it right now. Okay, so for my first question is how to keep lint out of your hair, especially in the back. So for this question, I would say, I don't know what your routine is, but I would just suggest to make sure you are wrapping your locks up maybe when you're lounging around the house and when you go to bed or anything like that. If you have anything like fuzzy cotton stuff, yeah, it will, you know, have those little beady balls, and it can turn into lint and it can get into your hair, and then it's just a pain in the butt. So I would suggest just to wrap your hair in your leisure time. Just wrap it up, because you know you want to avoid those type of things from happening or getting in your locks, because it's a pain to get out. I had an experience when I was in the mountains and I had a fluffy scarf, and I had my hair down like, woo, yeah, I'm in the mountains. And girl, took that scarf out, and the next day I had all type of like little lint balls in my hair, and I didn't like it. So I wasn't thinking, and it was just a mess. So I would suggest just to pay attention to the fabric that you wear or have around your house that you're lounging around, and minimize stuff or lay on stuff that would cause you to have lint in your hair. So other than that, just wrap your hair up. That's all. Okay, so for my next question is how to keep the locks looking juicy and moisturized. Okay, so for this question, how I would answer it is, well, for what I do, I have a LOC concoction, and in my LOC concoction, this is what you can do too. I have a base oil, which is like olive oil and like sweet almond oil mixed, and then I add my water. You know, majority of the spray will be water, and then I also will add a essential oil just to kind of give it a, you know, a light smell scent to the spray, so that way you can moisturize your hair and make sure it's nice and oiled, and also it'll have like a nice scent. So when, you know, people walking past you, honey, they'll be like, oh girl, what is that in your hair? Don't worry about it, sis. That's my LOC concoction. So that's what I would do. I would create a LOC concoction. It's a lot of beneficial oils out there, natural beneficial oils that we use daily, that we wouldn't even think about putting in our hair, but there are also benefits to the hair as well. To me, that's good for me, so yes. Okay, so for my next question is, how often should you get them retwisted? Starting mine in 2 weeks. So I would say about 2 to 3 weeks, especially in the beginner stage, because you know you want to form your locks. Everybody has like a certain routine that I feel like you should follow, especially at the beginner stage, you know. So if you go to a loctician, I'm sure they will have their own set of rules to coming in to getting your retwist done every certain amount of weeks. Like I was getting mine done when I first started. Mine was like every 3 weeks. So I think that's pretty good, you know, when you're starting out. And then once you get into your flow, maybe like 6 months in, 7 months in, and this is if you want to retwist your hair on your own. I started retwisting my hair on my own, so about 6 to 7 months, I was just letting my hair do its thing, because I was like, there's no rush in it, and I enjoy liking my locks looking undone. Like I like the whole natural look. I do like the fresh retwist look too, but I just like to let my hair grow. Just let my hair grow and forget about it. So, but to answer your question, I would do about a good 2 to 3 weeks. I would say 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks will be a good steady like wash and condition and a retwist. You know, if that's the route that you want to go to, you know, keep them up and keep them freshly retwist and everything like that. So I would say about 3 weeks. Okay, so from the next question is, do you have anyone you look to for lock inspo? Everybody. I look for everybody for inspo, okay? Because there's a lot of ladies out here that has locks, that has colors, that has micro locks, that has sister locks, that has freeform locks, that has thick locks, large locks. Like, it's so many inspirations that I get on a daily, whether their hair is colored or anything. Like, I don't have just one person that I look to, and it wasn't just one person that I look to as far as like when I started my locks, but I like the style or the size locks that I have now, so I'm good with that. But other than this, I will look for more like inspo as far as like color or styles or anything like that, because locks are so versatile, and a lot of people don't even think that or know that until they actually have locks. Like, oh, you can't do anything with locks. You can. You do so much with locks. All locks inspire me in different ways, so I don't have just one person. Whoever has locks inspires me, period. So, okay, going on to the next question. What advice do you have for men who are starting locks? I'm 6 months in. So for men, I would say the same thing for females. You know, to me, hair is hair. Natural hair is hair. I mean, everybody has a different texture, you know. But I would do the same as if I'm telling a female, like, especially starting out. If you're going to a loctician, go to the loctician. If that's the route that you want to go to or go through, you know, throughout your whole lock journey. Because I'm not sure if you want to lock your hair, not lock your hair, but I'm not sure if you want to retwist your hair, you know. But I would just say, just stay out of it, which most men do. Just stay out of it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Your hair is going to grow. I know you personally probably have like a goal that you want to reach your hair to a certain level by a certain amount of time. Just chill and relax and grow your hair. Drink your water. Trust me, your hair is gonna grow like that, you know. Use products that's good for you, or products that your loctician recommend you to use. And yeah, that's my recommendation. Like, it's really not much that you have to do to locks, especially at the beginning stage, especially after you get past, you know, the maturity stage. Like, it's really simple. Just keep it simple. That's what I'm gonna say. Just keep it simple. All right, so my next question is how to detox. How to detox. First of all, I have not detoxed my locks, so yeah. I need to detox my locks for sure, because I know my locks are dirty in the inside. Yes, I don't use a lot of products, but still, I go outside, I do things like dirt and atmosphere will still get trapped into my hair for sure, because I'm not washing it. I can't just comb it out or brush it out like on a daily. That's what I mean. Like if I was a loose natural, so my hair can trap a lot of dirt and stuff. So I know I have a lot of dirt in my hair, which is like, ugh. Even though I washed it, I washed my hair, okay? I washed my locks, but as far as to detox, from what I've seen on YouTube, I have not done this yet, but from what I saw like on YouTube, you use apple cider vinegar and baking soda, I believe, and then water, and you let your locks sit. And this is from what I see on YouTube. So I think that's how you detox your locks. So yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but when I do, I would definitely let you know how that experience go. And that's the best way to get your locks super duper clean. Wash it, but detoxing it every once in a while would definitely get your locks super duper clean. And I'm gonna try one day. Not one day. I am. I need to, because I know my locks are dirty. Yeah, that's how you detox your locks, I guess. All right, so here we go. What did you wish you knew before starting your lock journey that you knew now? I would say time and patience, because when I first were thinking about locks, you know, I'm thinking like, oh man, in 3 months my hair gonna be so long, in 4 months my hair gonna be long, 5 months my hair gonna be long. No, that was not the case. When I had my locks first started, first 2 months, I'm like, dang, where's the button? You know, I'm constantly looking and overlooking in the mirror every single day, and I was going crazy because I was like, I'm ready. I was ready, so ready to see so much action, and I wasn't prepared for that, because I'm like, okay, let me calm down because I'm doing too much. So after a while, I was just like, you know, bump it. I'm just letting my hair do its thing, go to my loctician for a few months. And then after that, I'm gonna learn how to do my hair on my own. So within that whole process, I learned how to be patient. I'm already a patient person, but as far as like hair, when you want a quick style or just do something cool to your hair, you know, you want it immediately. So I've really learned that about my hair, and just to be patient and the time of it growing, and the time of it like locking, just being patient with the whole process. Like, I just knew it was gonna be a boom, boom, boom. In about 6 months, everything gonna be locked and sealed. It was getting locked by 6 months, but it had a lot more work to do. But that's what I learned. That's what I wish I would have known going into my lock journey, is time and patience. All right, so moving on. What tips do you have for beginners starting locks? So for beginners that are starting locks, I would say make sure you know what lock style you would want to do, whether it's you're starting in the braids, whether you're starting in a twist style, whether you're starting micro locks, regular traditional locks, or sister locks, freeform locks, or just large locks. And I would also say make sure you know what kind of parting system that you want to do. I didn't really think about that too much when I started, but mine are like square, and I'm cool with what I got. So I think that's very important. The foundation and base of your locks is very important, because that's going to be the outcome for how your locks are going to look in the long run. So making sure you know all of that, research all of that. Also, I would say don't stress yourself out at the beginning. Trust me, your locks are going to lock. It's just going to take time and patience for them to actually form. You know, your hair getting used to being in a singular, you know, your hair is going to a singular form. I don't know if that sounded right, but your hair is going to have to get used to it being in a lock or locking itself. So definitely have time and patience. You don't want to rush this. You don't want to rush this process, you know, because your hair is not going to grow fat, super duper fast. Like, it's just not. I don't care how many products you put in your hair, it's not going to grow fast, you know, unless you do insta locks. You know, if you want instantly to have locks at a certain length, you can do that as well. So it's up to you. Make sure you do your research. That's all I would say. For beginners, make sure you do your research for whatever you want to do with your hair as far as your lock journey, because everybody's lock journey is completely different. And so for my last question of the night, guys, is have you thought about cutting your locks off and starting a new style? No, I have not thought about that yet. I don't plan on cutting my locks off at the moment. Right now, I'm still in a stage where, you know, my hair is growing and I want my locks to be down my back, you know. I want them to be down my back. I'm not saying I want them to be down to my feet because that's a little bit too long for me, but at the moment, I want them to live and get luxuriously long, okay? To my hips. But yes, for the most part, no, I have not thought about cutting my locks. I don't plan on cutting my locks. And I don't have a new style in mind right now. The only new style that I have in mind right now is what I want to color my hair. But I'm looking for, you know, something cute, you know, something jazzy, just to bring some into my life, you know what I'm saying, what's in my lock life. But nonetheless, I love my hair just being plain black too. But for that question, yes, like I said, no, I don't plan on cutting my locks, and no, I don't plan on creating a new style. So yeah. All right, guys, so that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoy this video or like Q&A. I hope I answer you guys' questions correctly and thoroughly. So if you guys have any other questions, make sure you leave those down in the comment section below. I would love to answer those questions. If I didn't get to your question, or if you didn't hear a question in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, okay? So I am out, and I will see you guys in my next lock video. Peace. And guys, before I go, I want to shout out to my homegirls clothing line, feline clothing lines. Nurture, protect, and multiply, because that's what us females do, okay? Make sure you go check her out on Instagram at Feline Clothing, okay? And make sure you go get you a tank. She has shirts, she has sweatsuits, she has tracksuits. And make sure you go ahead and purchase, you know, black owned too. So, Feline, yes. Nurture, protect, and multiply, baby. Shout out to you, Marquita. You're doing your thing, girl. Keep it up. Love you, and I'm here to support.